Hey designer, welcome to another live session here from Encoder Fashion, and my name is Rose. In today's live session, I'm going to share with you some tips that I learned this week about exporting this textile from Apex Face Design Pro, and you can apply onto your 3D garment in many simple way of how to exporting the textile as well as many knits that I'm going to create during this live session. And by the way guys, some of the knit video that I created earlier, I also have some free knit texture link right beneath the video. In this video, so by the end of this live session, I will also have some free knit fabric for you guys to download and then use it for your projects, okay? And the tips that I learned this week here, I can actually export this pattern or this knit design in quick and easy way, and you can apply them onto your 3D design with transparent. For example, in this case, if we look at closely here, we see this tiny hole right beneath it, this white tiny hole. And that white tiny hole there, when I export it as a PNG, I can actually place it onto a 3D garment and you can see this hole. So if you guys familiar with knit design sometimes have this hole come with it, and we want that hole to see through to the avatar skin. And to do that, we have to export it in a PNG file, which I will show you how to do it in this session. And before we go any further, I want to mention Apex Face. Now you can extract the pattern from your 3D garment. So possibly next week I will explain on how to do that, because I can bring pattern, let's say from Close 3D, bring into Apex Face, and then extract that pattern from Close or from any software. You can bring it in and then combine that in Apex Face Design Pro, and you can apply the knits onto it. And not only that, you can also export it with the texture map, which when you bring it back into your 3D software, you can see the realistic silhouette onto the garment. Okay, all right. So before we can create some knit texture today, I'm going to close out all these files right here because I don't need it. Before I'm gonna do that though, I want to copy this name here. So I was on number 26, so now I'm going to continue, simply copy the name here so I don't have to type in the entire name, and I'm going to click X here to get out. And now I'm going to close all these files at once. Simply go to the trash can right there, click on that twirling arrow and then select close all, and I do not want to save, so no to all here. Alright, so now if you guys are new here to Apex Face Design Pro, I have the work menu over here to my right. If I click on this back to list menu, I will see colorway, full color, photo, collage, and flat sketch, mapping, and so on. The one that I want today here is knit design new pattern. I will click on that and then go to new knits, and by default I have the non-shaping selected. I will click on OK to confirm. And right here, dimension, I have 5 by 5 centimeter. If I want to create in inches, I will go to this twirling arrow and then select inches. In this case, I will stay with centimeter. And to my right image side, leave it as is, and repeat, leave it as is as well. This is important. Seamless repeat pattern, that's what we want, okay? We want to check that box. And texture, we want that to be 9G, which is 9 gauge, and that's what we want. Come down here, we are going to select user. So by the way, we also have 1 by 1, 2 by 1 ribs, and 2 by 2. We'll do that later, but not this session, okay? And color, I can simply check and click on that color swatch right there and go to change to different color. In this case, I will leave it as is, which is 19-4044. That's what the color I want, and I'm going to close this X. I will click OK here to confirm, and now I'm going to click on OK. Alright. After that, I want to come over here to the loop edit. Click on that to select. Leave everything as is except resolution. We want to change that to 200 resolution, and then I'm going to click on this enter here to confirm, and then click on OK. Now I will come over here to this work menu once again, and then click on this one repeat box, and I'm going to come over here to this pattern box right here, click on it to select. So if I recall earlier, we have number 26. Now I'm going to select number 027 here and click on this center position here to center my pattern, and let's zoom out a little so we get to see better. Okay, we have a problem here. Our background much smaller on this side here and then bigger on this side. We want to adjust that. To update the background to fit the pattern, we want to come over here to this ground layer, then select side here. After that, I will simply click on that margin on right there, drag it up, and then come over here, click on this edge, drag it in until both of the edges are even to the pattern. After that, I will click on OK. There you go. Next, to check if the pattern worked properly, I will come over here and click on this repeat box right here in this work menu. And I'm going to zoom out a little, simply pressing on Control, and then scroll the mouse wheel back with the zoom out. And zoom in, scroll the mouse wheel forward while pressing on the Control key. So my pattern right now looks perfectly. And as you can see, I mentioned earlier, this transparent background right there, you see all these holes, those will be perfectly when we export them as the .png file. Okay, and now I'm going to come over here and then simply click on the done. And before we go any further, we want to save that. Simply go to save, and then I'm going to paste the name that I copied earlier and change that to 27, and I'm going to make a copy of that once again, and then come over here to the preference, and we want to navigate to the folder that I want. Simply click on that folder to expand, and right here, all digital fabric 2024, I'm going to click on that arrow there to expand, and we want to go to knit fabrics, and we want to select cable fabrics. And after that, I'm going to simply click on that cable knit fabrics, select create folder, and paste that name. Okay, and now click on OK. And if I scroll the mouse wheel down here, we'll see cable knit 027. After that, I will click on OK once again. Next, I will leave this picture directory type to file type, and then target to loop, and then click on save. Alright. So after that, we want to create more colors, okay? I will come over here to these colorways here, and then we want to create total of 16 color. Simply click on new here, and then create until we have 16 total. So the first color here, if I click on that first color, and I already have my color number wrote it down. So right here, 19-4044, that's my first color, which is right here, the same color. I will click on cancel here, and I'm going to select the second color, and once again this time I'm gonna copy this color that I have here and then paste it here. Okay, just like that, and then click on OK. I will repeat this step until I get all the color. Okay, so somehow See, if I have more space than the number, then it doesn't work. I want to copy just a number. And then if I simply paste in here, now it works. So I will do the same here. We're gonna get black color here. And then copy and paste. Click on another color here. Once again, copy that, paste here. So by the way guys, this color here, I create most essential as well as some fun color. So for example, essential color are white, black, gray, and this is fun like brown and so on. And now I'm going to create more color, which is color number 6 here. And this time will be pink. This one would be dark brown. So remember to check it back guys if you guys are here, because by the end of the live session I will list the free knits fabric so you can download them and then use for your design. Okay, and these knits are amazing guys. They are super high quality and seamless repeat. So if you guys been looking for the right knit texture for your design, this software is awesome. I have to admit I use many other software, but this so far is like the best for generating knit texture. And you have 1 month free trial if you guys are interested. Just leave a comment below the video. I promise to get back to you as soon as possible, okay? And there you go, I have total of 16 colors. And then I'm going to click on done here. And this is the fun part. So instead of come over here and simulate it one by one, so this is what I did in the past. I would click on simulate and then go to simulate one by one, execute, apply color, and so on. I don't have to do that anymore. So I'm going to exit this and let's delete that one too, because we don't need it. We don't need to save it. So what we need to do here, go to colorway, okay? And instead of simulate one by one, I can go over here to this twirling arrow and then select this, export simulate image, okay? And we want to select all here, and then I'm going to simply come over here and then name it. So 1627 already named it for me. I'm going to go to knit and then I want to save it to the same folder that I created earlier, which is 16 color cable knit right there, and then click on open here. So when I click on open here, I want to actually change this file type to PNG, okay? So 16 color PNG and then click on open. So in this case, I'm going to click on save here and it will have this pop up. So it may combine into a background. We don't want that. We want to select all layer combined without background. This allows us to bring this fabric, place on your 3D garment, and you have the beautiful transparent fabric, okay? So next I'm going to click on OK. All right, so next I'm going to close this and get out the colorway, and I'm going to show you the fabric that we saved earlier. So if I look at over here, this folder that we saved earlier right there. So this is the fabric, guys, transparent background fabric. If I look at over here, you can see right here, this is a hole, all those holes there, and then you have black background, which is super awesome. By the way, guys, these are seamless repeat. And you see how cool the knit texture is? Super realistic. If I zoom in right there, see right there, so beautiful. And I'm going to close that for now. Let's just close it all the way. And I want to change this to a different view, maybe detail or lit view. How about try to detail? Okay, so right now I have 16 color and just a few clicks, guys. And I'm going to minimize that for now. Next, I'm going to create sample for those fabrics that I created earlier, which is swatches. We'll go to loop print here, and right here, I do not have to save it one by one anymore. I can simply click on schedule print, and I can save everything right there in just one click. Okay, so I can also zoom in and see what it looks like. However, though, in this case, I'm going to come over here and then click on this, either fit to page or real size. Let's try one of this. I like real size though. Alright, so now come over here and then click on this, output to page, and then click on OK. And right here we have standard 200 dpi, and then click on OK. And then we'll have a look at swatches. So there it is. We have total 16 swatches. Okay, let me kind of zoom out a little. I'm going to open the zoom menu and then let zoom out. So now we get to see the beautiful swatches right there. And as you can see right there, guys, super realistic knit fabrics, just like that. So now all I need to do here is save these swatches. So to save the swatches, so first of all, let's save the loop once again, because after we create all the colors, we have to save all the loops colors, so we have all the colors to come with it. Simply click on save, leave everything as is except the preference part. We'll change that to, again, that folder that we want, cable knit 027, and picture directory loop. I'm going to copy that once again and then click on save, and then click on yes. After that, I will select this first swatch. So let's give it a little bit of time. There you go. Now I'm going to select swatch number 1. I'm going to click on save here, and once again, so color net 27, 6 color. Let's have the swatches 1. Let's remove the 16 color and leave swatch 1. That should be good. Copy that, and I'm going to navigate to the folder right here, cable knit 027, and file tab. I'm going to select PNG, and at this case we want to leave it as combined image into a background, and then click on save. And I'm going to do the swatch number 2 here. Sorry guys, it takes a little bit of time to save each one. Okay, now number 2, I'm going to simply paste this and then change that to number 2, and then save it to the folder that I wanted, which is cable knit 027. File type, we want to select PNG, image combined into a background, and click on save. Then swatch number 3. I'm going to navigate to the folder, then PNG, image combined into background, click on save, then swatches number 4. So much faster compared to the last one, guys. So right here now we are at the number 4 swatches, and navigate to the folder I want, and file type here PNG, image combined into a background, and then click on save. And that is it. Now we are finished. Next we're going to repeat this step. We will create now fabric number 28. I'm going to simply close all these files, go to the select trash can, click on close all. Okay, first of all, let me get the copy of the name so that I don't have to type in again. I can click cancel and now close all the file. And next we'll come over here to this work menu, click on minuets once again, and repeat this step. Okay, there you go, guys. Today we are finished with a live session here, and we'll continue next week. And have a great evening, guys. Hope you guys enjoy your evening and see you next session. Bye.